What if the worst day of your life could actually be the best thing that ever happened to you? Let me tell you a story that will change how you see every setback in your life. Because 5 years ago, I was living what most people would call the dream life. I had been with my girlfriend for 6.5 years, and we had just bought our dream house together. This beautiful renovation project that was going to be our forever home. But then it happened. Right in the middle of the renovation, with all my money tied up in this project, I discovered she was cheating on me. Can you imagine? The woman I had planned to spend my life with, gone. The house that was supposed to be our sanctuary now felt like a real prison. All my savings locked up in this project that was only 25% done and completely unsellable. And I can remember that time, if it was the day like yesterday, sitting in that empty house, staring at the construction walls, dust everywhere, and half finished dreams, thinking, man, how did I get here? This is a disaster. What if I'm going to lose everything? And maybe you know that feeling when life hits you with something so unexpected, so devastating that you can't see any way forward. And maybe it's a financial crisis or your relationship or any health issues or just feeling completely stuck in a life that's not working for you. But here's what nobody tells you about rock bottom moments. They are actually the universe's way of redirecting your energy towards something much better. Because in that dark moment, I had a choice. And of course, so do you right now. In whatever situation you are facing right now, I could choose to be the villain of my own story. Bitter, angry, playing the victim, blaming her, blaming the situation, focusing all my energy on what went wrong, right? Or I simply could choose to be the hero of my story, someone who uses this pain as fuel for transformation. What do you think what will work better for your situation? And of course, everyone would choose to be the hero, right? To be the good guy, because that that feeds your ego. But still a lot of people are also choose to be the villain and complain for 10, 20 or 30 years. And here's a secret that changed everything for me personally. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Most people in a crisis put all their attention on the problem, on the bad things. They replay the betrayal in their head. They focus on what they have lost. They spiral into victim mentality. But I realized something powerful. You unfortunately cannot change what happened to you. But you can choose the story you tell yourself about what happened to you. So instead of asking, oh, why me? I started asking, what is this trying to teach me? Instead of focusing on what I had lost, I became aware of what I still had. I had my health, I had my business, I had my skills to figure this out. I had friends who believed in me. I had my lovely family who are there for me. I had a roof over my head. I already had everything that I could wish for. And therefore, I made gratitude my daily practice. Even when everything felt like it was falling apart, right? And something magical happened then when I shifted my energy. So I gave myself exactly 1 year to turn things around, to finish the renovation by myself, and to rebuild my life from the ground up. And do you know what? I completely did the entire renovation by myself and the people I hired. And I found a way to earn the money I needed at the moment, because the whole project took 3.5 years of blood, sweat and determination. But I finally made it happen. But the real miracle wasn't even saving the house. It wasn't about losing my relationship. It was more about who I became in the process. Because 6 months ago, after the breakup, I met the woman of my dreams. Someone who aligned with my values, with my vision, with even my energy. Someone who I never have attracted when I was settling for the wrong relationship, when I was focusing on the wrong energy, right? So the financial pressure forced me to level up in my business in ways I would never have pushed myself before. And The crisis taught me that I could handle anything life throws at me by myself. A lesson I'm really grateful for still today. So, the worst day of my life became the catalyst for the best life I could imagine. But here's what I want you to understand. This transformation didn't happen because I got lucky. It happened because I became aware of where I was placing my attention and constantly choose to redirect my energy. Every day you have the same choice I had in that empty house, looking at the construction walls. Was it always easy? Hell no, it was absolutely not. Was it sometimes painful? Yes, it was, absolutely. But I'm still grateful for this situation, what I now see as one of my greatest gifts. So you can focus your attention on what's wrong, the bills you can't pay, the relationship that's not working for you, the dreams that haven't manifested yet, the people who don't believe in you. Or you can focus your attention on what's possible, the lessons you are getting right now, you are learning, the strength you are building, the opportunities that are coming, the person you are becoming through this challenge, right? And it's all about this one thing. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. And where your energy flows, your life grows. So where do you place your attention, your awareness? And right now, there might be something in your life that feels impossible. Maybe you are struggling financially and can't see a way out. Maybe you feel trapped in a situation that's draining your soul. Or maybe you're wondering if your dreams will ever become reality. But what if this struggle is actually preparing you for a breakthrough? What if the universe is using the pressure to transform you into the person who can handle the abundance, the success, and the happiness you've been asking for? So here's your assignment. For the next 7 days, I want you to practice consciously attention. Ask yourself 3 times a day for a minute, where do I place my attention at this moment? What thoughts do I have? What are you thinking about? Become aware of this. And every time you catch yourself focusing on the problem, ask yourself, what is this situation trying to teach me? And how is this making me a stronger person? What am I grateful for, even in the middle of this mess? Because awareness is everything. The moment you become aware of where you're placing your energy, you can choose to redirect it toward what you actually want to create. And remember, you are not the villain of your story. You can choose to be the hero. The question is, what do you choose? Heroes don't avoid challenges. They use challenges as stepping stones to their destiny, right? Your rock bottom moment might actually be your biggest high, your biggest gift. So trust the process, trust yourself, and trust that the universe is always working for you, even when it doesn't feel like it is at that moment. Everything you need is already within you. It's time to choose where you place your attention, where you place your awareness. So keep up the good work, love you all, and see you in the next video.